Hey guys, how you doing today? I need to repot my Hoya. I was watering some plants this morning. There's a few that I take right out to my sink. And these trays, or pots, have a little tray that sits on the bottom, and I always take them off, and then I have a hook that I put that I have hanging above my sink. I can hang my plant up, take that tray off, and then water it and let it sit there and drip for a little while before I go hang it back up. Well, I noticed when I took the tray off that I've got roots hanging out the bottom. So I was not planning on repotting this plant today or even this summer, but the plant had other ideas, and I want to get her repotted into a bigger pot as soon as I can, because I don't want to be doing this repotting all summer. But it's a beautiful day. We've had rain, so another day that I can't get out and work in my garden, so it's another day of repotting. Now, this is a Hoya that my mom gave me. It was a couple cuttings off of her plant, which she's had for years and years and years. And if you guys can see, it's got some speckles on it. And she don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I looked it up, and the only thing I can come up with is either it just says Hoya carnosa speckle, subcalva, or a Hoya carnosa silver pink. Now I know for a fact this gives like a rosy color type of a bloom on it, so that is all I know about the bloom color. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little plant. I love the speckles on it. See the speckles? And then the leaves get longer, and like this one is a fat one. So, but like I said, this was a cutting. I believe there were 2 cuttings. I rooted them out in water and then stuck them down in the pot, and it smells wonderful. I actually had this plant many, many years ago, and I ended up losing it for some reason. I don't remember why, but I was just looking to see if I seen any blooms on it, but I don't. But this plant has just really taken off. I forgot to get my, well, here, I can use this. So I am just going to, this is the pot I'm going to put it in. It's a little bit, well, quite a bit bigger, but it's the closest I can get to what I need. And I'm not worried about it because I barely water this plant. But if anybody knows the name of her, for sure, like I said, it is an older Hoya. Because, you know, I mean, Hoya's just like every other plant, gets hybridized, and but this is a very old Hoya as far as the species, and like I said, it's off my mom's plant. So now I'm not gonna bother her. I just soaked her, and you can see the roots are going nuts. I mean, they're just little roots, but I'm gonna just leave her how she is. I already have soil down in the bottom of the pot that I put in before I started. And I am just going to leave her just how she is. I'm going to feed her with some worm castings and some bone meal that I have mixed together. I'm going to sprinkle it right on the top. Make a mess. And then I'm just going to fill in, I have a tag, but there's no name on it. I've been hoping that some of the Hoya people would eventually figure out what she is, but I haven't really heard. I've had this since, I think my mom gave me the cuttings for this around Christmas. I have it in an older video somewhere, but she's really taken off and grown nicely. I used to have this exact plant. It was cuttings off of my mom's plant. Back, God, we've lived here 16 years, so it's been 16 years ago. And I don't remember what happened to it. I really don't. I lost, when we moved here from the farmhouse, I lost a few plants in the move, so it might have been what happened to it. Now this soil is really airy. I've got a lot of perlite in it. So it'll be very, very fast draining. And like I said, I just watered her, so I will not be watering her again usually I water her every couple of weeks. I wait until my pot gets super light on all my Hoyas because I'm so afraid I'm going to overwater them. And there, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to put just a hair more in. I was thinking about cutting this piece off down to here and sticking it back in the pot over here. And I don't want to cut that piece because that is I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave it alone and let her do her thing. And I do have a hanger for this plant, so she will get hung back up. I'm going to move my camera down a little closer so maybe you guys can see the leaves a little bit better. Maybe somebody can give me an ID on this little cutie. I love it. It's just got the faintest white speckling on it. And like I said, if I remember correctly, it gets like a rosy color flower. The wax flowers that they get. It's like a rosy color. And they smell wonderful. But if anybody knows what she is, let me know. And I guess that is it, except for the care. I mean, like I said, I water her maybe every couple of weeks. That'll probably be longer now since she's in a bigger pot. Even though this is really fast draining soil and it dries out nicely. But I pick up my pot, and when it fills a little bit, well, quite a bit on the light side, I go ahead and I drench her. And then whenever she needs it again is when I water her. And I have her, and she's been kind of back and forth between a west window and a south window, but this summer. But I have white shears, so I mean they're not getting any direct. None of my Hoyas are getting any direct sun, but they are getting very, very bright light. And I do feed mine. I give mine worm castings. Once a month, I refresh all my plants and give them a nice little scoop of worm castings in their pots, and they really seem to like it. So I think that is it on this plant. I have a couple more Hoyas I need to repot, and I have some orchids that I need to repot, so it's going to be another busy repotting day on the porch with this beautiful weather. It's only like 70. I think it was 73. We're having off and on rain again all day today. It's kind of partly cloudy. It's kind of humid, but it's not awful. So I'm really enjoying it out here, especially with a great breeze going on. So, alright guys, if anybody knows, here's another good look. See, you can see just all the little speckles she has on her. But, alright guys, I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.